Hey, this is Bentley from Happy Counseling Mom with a quick tip on why couples counseling works. I've done couples counseling for years and I absolutely love it. And one of the main components that I always see in most every single couple is a lack of communication. And I know you're like, yeah, no duh, everybody struggles with that. Well, that's true, but you don't have to. One of the great things I love about what we get to do is we get to break down things very simply that people kind of think are like mystical things of mental health, which are really just learning a better way to communicate with people. You know, sometimes when we get in a fight with our spouse, it kind of looks like our kids get in a fight with each other. You made me, you did this, it's your fault, I'm not doing that, right? When we actually having those arguments actually push us away from our spouse and make more distance instead of bringing us together. Being married is not about having the exact same ideas and agreeing on everything. It is about coming as grown adults who care about each other enough to listen to each other's perspective. So, creating a safe space for communication in your marriage means that you use the word I, not you. I'm going to take responsibility and communicate how I feel, what my experience is. Would you please listen to me? Absolutely, right? We'll do another video later on listening, which is very important on how you listen and asking your spouse what you would like them to do with the information, right? But the other spouse's job is to not fix you. They're just there to listen. Sometimes I tell the spouse, you're just the therapist in the kitchen. Oh, well, tell me more about that experience. How does that make you feel? Do you think there's something I can do to help? Right? Do you want to talk about this more? What would you like me to do with that? But you're just reflecting back. So your experience was when that happened at Thanksgiving, it really hurt your heart because you thought so and so really was expressing that this happened and they thought it was unfair and it was all your fault and you're confused about it or whatever the situation is. There's gazillions of examples. But that really is the key, is learning how to express how you feel, not express what's your anger towards somebody else. A lot of couples don't come to the table with their issues because they don't want to get in a fight, because they don't know how to have a positive, healthy conversation. That is one of the first ground rules that I do with couples counseling is learning how to have good, productive conversation, how to hold space for somebody else, how to give them full, complete attention and not sit in your brain and think about, oh, when you stop talking, when you shut that mouth, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to say because I'm not even listening to you. I'm just getting ready to fire back. That is just stuff from our teenage years that we need to get rid of. I tell couples all the time, the reason you feel like you're 15 when you get in a fight, because that's what brain you're in, your 15-year-old brain. You're not making smart decisions. Anger doesn't help a marriage. Good conversation helps a marriage. And the goal is to have a great marriage, not one you survive, but one that you are happy to give the example to your children, to let them lead in their marriage too. So have a great day. Have a beautiful afternoon. We'll see you later. Bye.